I'm back! And welcome to episode 20 of my Enigmatica 2 series. Yeah, I'm back. I've been away for a bit. Well, I was not going anywhere. I was still at home, but I was taking care of some fluffy babies. And I'll drop a picture in the video just because they're so cute. And that took some precedence over playing Minecraft. So yeah, but I'm back now. And we're going to continue with our Astral Sorcery project. You may recall that I finished that one as well for now. My plan is to use Astral Sorcery to kill the Wither. And for that I'm going to need, what's it called again? Infused crystals. So I have a lot of crystals. I have 41 pure 900, 100 crystals. I had set them up for the duplication method that I'd shown you last time. Then they went a lot faster than I thought they would. So overnight I still had a bunch. So I ground them all down to the 100% purity and 100% cutting, and I let them grow again, and etc. And so now we have these. And oh yeah, I was doing some mining 3 days ago when I showed somebody. Now we're gonna need a ritual, which we're gonna set up right here, and we're gonna have a collector crystal, which we're gonna set up right here, and we're gonna need a bunch of other things for that. And I think, yeah, so I have a few items that we're gonna have to make, hopefully all in today's episode. And the first thing we need to do is maybe look in our book. Oh yeah, attunement, not infused, it's attuned. We've done the attunement. We have the Celestial Altar. We need to make the next tier at some point because we need to go to Celestial Crystals. We need to know to Collector Crystals. So first, Celestial Crystals. Probably can see it here or not. Or rituals. Rituals. Start at Infuse or Ritual Anchor. Where is rituals? Oh, they're here. Okay, the Ritual Pedestal and Ritual Acceleration. So this is what we need to make first, so that we can place a ritual, which is fairly simple to make. Any crystal, doesn't have to be attuned, doesn't have to be super pure. It won't affect the actual pedestal. But we do need darkness for that, so that's going to have to wait a little bit. And then here it talks about acceleration. Now, the acceleration is done through the collector crystal, which I think, or maybe it's not explaining, maybe it's about the crystal. It is about crystal lenses. Yes, we will come to that as well, but that is after the collector crystal. So we need to make the pedestal, we're going to make lenses, and then we need to make the enhanced collector crystal. Does it show you how to make it? It doesn't show you how to make it, but JI will tell us. And it requires a structure like this, which I have set up here. The only thing I haven't done yet is fill the side with liquid starlight. But that's easy enough. Oh, I didn't want to stand in it, but I did. So now I have night vision. So this is fairly simple, the ritual, and I'm pretty sure I have to place, while my game freezes, one block above it, and then above there comes the crystal. But we need nighttime, and we need attunement, and we need to craft a few things. Not quite dark yet, but it seems there's enough starlight here right now to do this creation. Now, I don't know if you have the Cydia constellation in the air yet, because that's what I want to attune my crystals to. I think that's the one, isn't it? No, it's not. it's that one. So it's about to come into play, and here we can see the blue particles. Let me first pick up this before it despawns, which of course is a quest, and we'll place that here. We'll come back to that. First, we need to place the spectral relay crystals. Spectral relay, sorry. One over there, and one over there, there. Let's see, one. Oh, there's one over here already. I forgot to take that away. What am I missing? This is wrong. Anything else wrong? I don't see any more blue particles. So it's not high enough yet? What is it? Come on. In case you forgot, sorry, I can't see that here. I can only see it in the book. Dissidia is the aggressive one, offense. Dispersing the strong light into small discordant energies in the area creates a damaging field lashing out at all enemies nearby. That is what I want. Now, did I miss a crystal somewhere? The blue particles are gone, which I think will reappear. Yeah, see? Now the particles are there. Now, the particles are gone, which tells me it should be ready. Ah! Now it recognizes the constellation. Better take off my magnet for a bit. And we're gonna... I forgot the word again. Attune 2 crystals. In the meantime, where's my bucket? I need another thing. Another... You're still busy? You're still busy. I need one more bucket of starlight. Because we need to make the starlight infuser. And the reason we need that is the next step is the celestial collector crystal, which we're going to use to empower or to increase the power. That's nice that it told me that. Not? Yes. Attuned crystal, and then the other one as well. Thank you. So, this one of them is going to be the ritual, the other one is going to make it stronger. And for that we need a collector crystal, and collector crystals require resonating gems, and you can only make those in a starlight infuser, which is what we're making right now. And then I'm gonna want 8 resonating gems, at least. But I want to show you something else as well, which is really cool about the resonating, or sorry, the infuser. Yeah, I'll be there in a second. Done already. And also, wow, you are slow. Also, I want to capture a mob to test out my ritual. Okay, this is the starlight infuser with a structure around it as well, and it requires these 12 source blocks of liquid starlight. So you can place a aquamarine in there, smack it with the wand, and it will be infused with starlight. Now, at the risk of it might be consuming a source block. It's a chance. Some rituals will take all the source block, but we don't get there yet. But yeah, a ritual or an infusement may or may not, in this case it didn't, consume a source block. And there's a way to prevent that, or to provide it with liquid starlight in another means. We might get to that. It's not as important for now. But I need 8 resonating gems. And we got a flare. Sometimes you see these in Astral Sorcery, but they don't do anything. right? There, they disappear, they fly off. You can attune yourself to a ritual or attune a mantle to a ritual that generates flares to help you fight mobs. Now here you can see that a source block was taken, so we refill it, and we do the next one. The book doesn't tell you too much about how to use the ritual pedestal, which is a bit of a shame. It tells you kind of that it has a starlight buffer, blah blah blah. It tells you that this is the one structure you need to build, but then you need an attuned celestial crystal, which now no longer looks like an attuned celestial crystal. It looks like a more like a collector. Anyway, you see, he's taking damage from this ritual. Not too fast, but he's taking damage from the ritual. Let's see if we can improve on that. Let's see, we need, I think, a bit of these. Yeah, we need 4 stardust, we need attuned crystals. They have to be attuned crystals. Okay, then I'm gonna tune another one. Oh, that doesn't matter. So I want to have another collector crystal, which I will explain in a minute. I do want a pure one, of course. And we still have night, so we should be able to do this. Okay. Now we need first some illumination powder, which is fairly simple, aquamarine and glowstone dust. Doesn't require all that much night either. And now we can make an attuned crystal. This is our first. Okay, now I want to have one of these placed right here. Or do I want it? I want it one higher. Oh, hello. Okay. And I get my linking tool. I can now link the crystal to the altar. Does it? It shows. Nice. Okay. So now let's make the second one. And this will make it so that even during the day I have more starlight coming into my altar. So I may not need night for future crafts. I do need to make 5 of these lenses, by the way. And for that I need engraved infused wood. And that means I need to get some wood and throw it into the liquid starlight. Now, I think infused wood is as easy as throwing it into the... Oh, it is actually. So, can we do them all? Yeah, we can do them all. Okay, we go back to making lenses, which requires engraved infused wood, which we can make in a crafting table like this. And we're gonna need 10. Do I have enough? No, I don't think so. Oh, it is, sorry. Yes, because I need those. And you see, it's completely filled up with starlight thanks to the collector crystal right here. Now I need these. And then finally I need more glass lenses, crystal rocks and aquamarine. Now, glass lenses I have 4. And if you don't remember how I made those, I used the luminous crafting table with aquamarine and glass paints. But now we have a better way. Because the starlight infuser can make 1 glass pane out of one glass lens out of 1 glass pane. Although at the daytime it may be a bit slow. And I'm gonna have to keep refilling these source blocks. Actually, I think I may need I only need a few of these. I may have enough already, and I'll explain why. Because I'm gonna get a crystal with a high maximum statistics. And now if you make this lens, I'm missing 2 aquamarine. Fine, we have that. We got plenty of aquamarine. Where is it? Here. And I smack it. Because this is a really high quality lens. Sorry, a really high quality crystal. We got 11 lenses from one craft. I completely forgotten about that. So, we don't need those anymore. Don't need that anymore. Okay, now we're gonna have the connector crystal set up right here, 1 block above the chiseled marble. And you can already see that it's drawing power from the liquid starlight beneath there, which is fine. Now we're gonna link it to the ritual pedestal here. And you can see the starlight from the connector crystal. That's gonna boost our ritual pedestal. However, you can also see that some light is bouncing off it. And that's what the lenses are for. So, I think it's hard to see sometimes, especially during the day. But I think it's pointing over here. Now, it's always gonna have 2 blocks above the outer ring. Just the location is different. You can use any kind of block to place the lens up, but up here that looks best. And we're gonna link this back. With the linking tool, lens back to the pedestal. So this light beam is now being reflected back. So it's gonna boost it a bit more. Oh, we have another one escaping. Is it? I should do this at night, really. Where is it going? Ah, here it is. So there's another beam coming off this lens. Link the lens back to the ritual pedestal. And the next beam seems to go here. I think so. And that's, well, we're lucky because sometimes these pedestals and the locations of them actually block the connector crystal. Let's see where it's going. I don't see it right now. Oh, here it is. This direction. Yeah, this is much clearer at night. But I don't want to wait for it. And there's another beam right here. And you know, it's always going to be one of the blocks on the edge. If you can't quite see where it's going, it won't be here or here. It's going to be one of the outer edge blocks. So that makes it a bit easier. And now we've linked all the 5 lenses. And we're actually out of lenses because it's not going to refract any more light away from it. Now, I think all these particles are showing that it's working. And if we place our zombie back again, instant kill. He didn't even have time to catch on fire. That's exactly what I wanted. I went ahead and made a bunch of these resonating gems because I know I'm gonna need a few. Let's check our... It's actually not been using that much liquid starlight. I wanted to show you this great feature of diamond ore processing with Astral Sorcery. Now, I have a ton of diamond ore because of the Void Ore Miner, but if you don't, then Astral Sorcery is really, really good. Because at the expense of possibly liquid starlight, you get 4 diamonds per ore consistently. Always. Not a chance, always 4. Nice, huh? Okay, let's go back to here. We need to upgrade our altar for the next few things that I want to do. And we need Sooty, Ruined, Lens. Again, this one doesn't matter now. What class it is. 4 Resonating, 8 Ruined, and 4 Sooty. So I picked the lens or crystal, sorry, that is size 31 and cutting 65 because it doesn't matter. Now I expect that this may have to wait until the moon is all the way at the top, despite this being... Oh, now it's showing it. Alright, this is gonna be amazing, but it also means we need to extend our structure again. If you have a look at the... What is it that we're making? Iridescent Altar, which is in here? Yes. This is the type of structure we're gonna need, which is almost the same. It just adds a few more bricks, right? It adds... Ooh, that was nice. That was nice. Okay, so we need a bunch of regular marble bricks. I think these are the ones, right? Also, we have the sextant. The sextant tells us we need to place these bricks. And I could have actually placed them from the tank null, but that doesn't matter. Now, these are temporary. Right there, right there, right there, right there. Because right now, of course, you will see a red line as is not valid. But luckily, this last update is minor and maintains most of the existing altar structure. I wish they would do that for all of them. Now we have a blue line, and we have a much larger grid and an extra inventory square there. I want to make an observatory because I want to find the last of the constellations. You know, we have a few more papers here. Oh, actually only one. I may need to make or get a few more. But I want to find the other constellations, and for that I need an observatory. Now, one of the things you may notice is that there's items placed outside of the crafting grid. And in this case, there are 8 items. And that means I'm going to grab these relays. And I should have 8. So it doesn't matter where we place them. I like it to place them like around. You can also place them in one line. It's probably easier if you do that. But that's where we're going to use the additional materials. So what all do we need? Some gold nuggets. We've done that. Glass lenses. Infused glass. Infused glass, which is a glass lens shirt, a colored lens, some resonating gems, and stardust. Does it matter which one? I don't think so. I'm going to go for the colored lens damaged, which is this one, which we make as such. Okay, we need to do a bunch of crafts. First, we're going to make the colored lens. And we should have everything for that. Oh yeah. Oh, there's a rendering glitch there. Because we now have a second collector crystal, one that comes with the altar. I didn't place that, but it's also glitchy. One damaged colored lens. Then we make infused glass. And for the next craft, we first need to make Nocturnal Powder, which is fairly simple. It's black dye with coal, illumination powder, and lapis. So we can make that. Oh, I got charcoal. So I'll edit that out and you'll never know. Now we have everything for... Oh, we need one more lens. We need one more lens. Everything for the observatory. Except... well, we have the dyes and... Let's see, I'm gonna need 2 of the Nocturnal Powder. But you can see that there's a star sign here as well. Now, let's see in the book what it says about the crafting with the Iridescent Altar. We also got a new chapter, by the way, which is Radiance. Oh, but I'm hoping it's going to tell me here. Okay, while crafting, the focusing crystal will project a beam of colored light, blah blah. It doesn't tell me how to use the constellation there. Or which constellation. Now, the constellation that we have here, that we can see in the constellations is... Let's see, that is Lucerna. So let's get out Lucerna. I'm not sure if I can put this in here straight away. Now see, I need to attune a crystal to Lucerna, and that's gonna be tomorrow night. 6 relays. While I was waiting for the day to end, and it's almost there, I decided to make a few additional relays, so yeah, instead of stop breaking them and sharing them. And I decided to make a Containment Chalice, which is fairly simple. It requires the Iridescent Altar, but no attunement, so we don't need something here. We just need to wait for a bit of night, because even with the character crystals, the new altar doesn't have enough power. However, it does now. And now we're gonna watch the relays here, because it's gonna want some prismarine. Just keep an eye on the relays. It'll show you what it needs, when it needs it, and where it needs it. And again, it doesn't matter where you put the relays. You don't have to place them in this specific arrangement. You can see it's not really balanced around the altar anyway. Also, we should check if the Lucerna is in the sky. Ah, there it's coming. You find that the higher tier crafts definitely take a bit longer, but we did get our chalice, which I will set up in a minute. I first want to lay out the relays for Lucerne, so that we can tune another crystal. There, not there. One more here. Alright, no more blue sparks. So that should be it. Now get another crystal. I don't know if the tier matters. Okay, this Serena needs to be up in the sky a little bit more. And there she is. Well, is it a she? I don't know. I'm gonna call her a she. Okay, the chalice we're gonna place here. on top of the ender tank with liquid starlight, and this should hopefully fill the chalice with liquid starlight. Can I reach it from here? Up. Going to insert white, and this one is going to extract white, always active, and there we get liquid starlight. So now I should also place a facade there. So now you can see that this one is holding starlight, and we could make a second one with water, and then they would make sand together, which is pretty cool. This will feed the Starlight Diffuser, and it will no longer break source blocks around it, which should make future crafting a lot easier. Alright, we now have an attuned crystal for Lucerne. Third Lucerne now, what is it? So now we can make the Observatory, and I've never actually made it. I've seen people use it. I saw that Grok had it in one of his videos, but I never use it. Could be cool. Oh yes, of course we need to keep an eye on the requirements. Those are quite hard to see. And the last one should go here. Look at all that starlight! One observatory. Now, the only thing is, I don't know if it'll work. We'll see. I'm gonna break. Hello? You? Wooden? Ah, yes, you're wooden. Okay. I should at some point get that in my inventory, right? Yes. Now, why can't I place this? Is it really the problem with the observatory, with the building? Yeah, it is. Okay, can I see? Doesn't show me a hitbox. Okay, oh well, guess it won't fit in there. But we now have access to, and I should get off and try. If I take this one out, Vorux, okay. I don't want Vorux, I think I want Ulteria. So I need to make a few more constellation papers, and see, there are in total 4 faint ones, so I should get 3 more of these. And can I might be able to get Ulteria like this. That's not too hard. First we need to make the parchment, which is fairly simple. Shouldn't take too long, and now we can make the correct constellation paper for Ulteria. Also, you should see this at night. It shows you the stars constellation to which it was attuned, including that one, and has this beautiful blue circle around it. It's really cool. And I like the setup of the lenses, actually quite nice. I wonder if it's always in those, what is it, 8 positions. We'll see. Anyway, we have, no we don't have. Of course we don't have, because I forgot, as the idiot that I am, that we have the relays to fill. I could have been standing here all night and lose all of the starlight that we need for this. Just a blaze rod. That should be it. Also, we don't need the other parchments anymore. We don't need this one right now. You should be happy now, right? Judging from all the beautiful particles, I'd say you are. You memorize a drawing of Ulteria. And Ulteria looks like this. Now, it's very faint, and the previous... are you okay? Anyway, the previous ones would not have picked up that faint constellation. I hold shift, by the way, to stop it moving. But this looks like Ulteria. Is there anybody out there? Which is pretty cool. Can I get out? Thank you. Okay, now what I'm gonna do, actually I'm gonna get, ooh, yeah. I need 2 crystals. I can put Forex away. I need Dissidia back, because I need to attune 2 more crystals to Dissidia. I have 2 attuned crystals to Dissidia again, and now I have Ulteria in my offhand. And let's see if we're lucky. I did find out a neat trick, by the way. Oh, there is something. 1, 2. No, I'm pretty sure that should be it, right? 3 and 2. Oh, there's... It's again this one. I always get to take that one out. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that plays okay. Okay, let's see when Ulteria is in the sky. Oh, we have to wait 2 more nights. It's not that often. Okay, I'll wait for that. In the meantime, oh, I found out what's wrong with this one. I didn't like the top layers of it, so I took them out. They've been placed in here in a logical order for me. And I'm going to figure out. I think I'm just going to make an edge around here. We'll see. At least I can sleep to make the night go by. I wish I could also make the day go by. But currently that's not an option. I was looking at Draconic Evolution's Celestial Manipulator, which requires a Wyvern Corn. I mean, I have all of this, right? That's easy enough. But this requires a Nether Star, which is exactly what I'm trying to get. Now, I could kill the first one manually. So, I built a small Wither killing box with Chironite, which is one of the environmental tech stones, which is witherproof. You're gonna die, you know that. Yeah, told you. Here's a neat trick. If you look for witherproof, you can see all the blocks that are witherproof, and you can even combine it if you want with environmental tech. And all of these are witherproof, which is quite nice. So this is the, yeah, I don't know, I guess it's in the description, and it starts with a hash, because without it won't find it. So, if I get my first one manually, because I've got plenty of skulls, I have enough skulls for 4 stacks of nether stars. Hey, one missing here. That's not gonna. Okay. Let's put these back then. Hopefully, you won't escape from this. But I think this is the right design. It has to be too high or he can escape from this. It could be less, but shall we do this? Also, this is claimed land, right? So that should also protect from any explosions. So, yes, I have wither. Also, I will eat a burger. So, one wyvern core. It's not a vegetable, Lynn. To make a celestial manipulator, and it requires RF, I've read. So I also brought the energy cell. Oh yes. Let's set it up. Actually, let's set up right here. First the energy cell in here with the linked card, and then this. Now I want to say time. I want to skip to sunrise. There goes the sun. Unfortunately, however, no Euteria in the sky this particular night. So we sleep with sleeping bag, and again we tell it to make it moonrise. And we should see the sun go by really fast. Ooh, eclipse. Now, my headset's doing a bit weird. I hope it's fine. Let's see what it says. Yeah, okay, maybe running out of power. But this also means I should set up horologium, because I can now attune a few crystals to horologium. And since horologium is only here once every 36 days, that is gonna be more important. So here it is. How many do we need for this, by the way? Oh, only 4. Horologium. We're just gonna tune a few. We might use them, we might not use them. I don't know exactly what the server impact is. But, you know, we get once in a 36 night chance to attune anything to it. And there it is. That we have to take this chance. And I'm gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4. Make sure I use the right ones, because this one is attuned and this one is attuned to the Cydia, which we're gonna then secondly, how do you call that? Attune to a second celestial. Oh, I can't do English today. Constellation. Thank you. So we just wait for it to be in the sky. Right, we have horologium. Now here's a nice trick. Crystal. Accelerate. Crystal. Accelerate. Crystal. Accelerate. Yes, and crystal. Accelerate. So, 4 horologium crystals for future use. Now, I've set up Altaria, and these are attuned to Dissidia, and I'm gonna put them in here. And now we have Trait of Euteria. Now we need to make one of them into a collector crystal. So, one of them into a collector crystal. I wonder. Yeah, that works. Okay, so we're gonna take this one and replace it. And we're gonna take this one and replace it with the one from Trait of Euteria. And this should reduce the range of the effect, but the strength of this increases strength of the effect. Now that we have this nice ritual, and that was the whole point of our setup, the Wither Killing box is there. So yeah, we need to move this. Well, we need to move the ritual effect. And for that we have the ritual anchor that needs to be placed 5 blocks above the ritual pedestal. Now, it's a fairly simple recipe. Makes us 2. Shouldn't take too long. Don't make me accelerate you. Okay, you made me accelerate you. But I guess it doesn't work. The other one was just really fast. Now, 5 blocks above the ritual pedestal. Does that mean 5 blocks in between? Or does it mean the 5th block? I don't know. 2, 3, 4, 5. Sorry, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 blocks above. Theoretically, this would be it. And I don't know. Do I see any effects of it yet? I don't. Let's grab the linking tool. Should be here. And we're gonna link this anchor to that anchor. Now it's daylight, but I do see a bunch of particles there. However, I'm not sure if it's actually transmitting the ritual, so place it 1 block below. Ah, now I see much more particles there. Okay, so I'm thinking okay, I think this should be it. Let's go down. Now, one thing I haven't tested yet is, will this ritual kill the Wither? Because we know it can kill mobs, but is the Wither, which is actually a boss, count as a mob? So, what am I doing it for? I want to make it night. So let's go to Moonrise and set up a Wither downstairs. 1 block in the center. That should create the Wither. The question is, will it die from the ritual? I don't think so. Okay, I'm gonna relink. Oh, I never linked it. Of course. That's replacing the collector crystal. I never linked it. Okay. Now, okay, now let's place it one below again. Link. See? That works a lot better. Okay, make sure I get the crystal. Okay, so once more, proof it works. It was taking damage from suffocation, right? But that's not what I was looking for. I want it to die quickly. That's pretty quick. I'm happy with that. Okay, now I just need to do it with, you know, a couple of dozen. I tested this in a creative world, by the way, and I was able to get the ritual anchor at least 500 blocks away from the original ritual. And it works flawlessly. I don't see any problems. My Wither Killing box. So, that's the, at least part of the part of Astral Sorcery that I wanted to do to get this Wither Killing, because now, with these nether stars, I can go to the next tier for environmental tech, and we can work on the nano beacon. And then we have to think of a new project to start. So that was, for now, Astral Sorcery. I hope you enjoyed it. We did a lot of work today, and it's a very long episode. But as you had to do 3 weeks without one, I hope you'll be okay with that. So if you have any questions or comments, leave them in the description below. Also check out the link for FTOG. You know, this is where we're playing at. And then I'll see you next time. Take care and bye bye.